You're joining me just 45 minutes west of Limoges Airport. It's a 7-hour drive south of Calais. This is a beautiful venue, ideal for couples and groups of 3. Welcome to Laratrait. So let's talk about the fish. There's around about 70 fish in here. They go way over 50 pounds. The average is kind of low 30s. And to be honest, that's what me and Rox have caught so far the last couple of days that we've been here. But the thing with the fish in here is they fight so hard.
This is Keith, the owner of Laratrait. We've had a few days here now, mate, and we've had a few of your hard fighting fish, I would say. I've already said on camera, if I'd have lost that one the other night, I would have sworn it was a mid-40, and we had it earning up to £29, but God, they fight hard, don't they?
Indeed they do. I've been in the same situation, Rob, with getting all excited that there's a big lump coming in and it's high 20, mid 20, but yeah, they certainly give it some.
Do, yeah. But that's the thing, innit? I mean, with the fish that you've got, the next bite could be something massive, couldn't it? It'll just, you don't know.
It is exciting for me. It's my first year. I still don't know 100% what's out there. I've seen some big fish.
So talking about the Jeep now, you've got, it sleeps 2?
There's 2 beds in there. Yeah. So maximum of sleeping 2. Realistically, to be honest, it's more for comfort.
I mean, if you have been cold, if you were to come in the winter, you know, you go sit by the wood burner.
Yeah, absolutely.
The kitchen's perfect, shower's great. You know, and there's not much more that you need really for a week's holiday. But I mean, with the cabins that you've got here, but me and Rods, that's luxury for us.
Yeah.
You know, normally we're stuck in a bivvy, or with the weather we've had this week.
Absolutely, you can come here and travel as light as you want to. Yeah. The facilities are here to take it as easy.
Because you're only 45 minutes from Limoges Airport?
That's about 45 minutes.
Yeah, so with the cabins and that you've got here, it is very easy to fly.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Everything is here, tapper-wise. We can provide pretty much everything. Yeah. Confalon, literally 10 minutes down the road. So supermarket runs, either if you drive or if you fly. For me, it's no problem to go down to the supermarket. It's just down the road.
Oh, okay. It's not far at all then. And in Limoges, there's quite a lot to do as well, isn't there?
Limoges is a nice old town with a lot of architecture. Pottery it's quite famous for. But in the local area, there's lots of things. There's 2 huge great leisure lakes. Some Matia, kayaking, pedalos. There's a tree climbing adventure park, 20 minutes down the road. Yeah. Confalon, nice little town.
It's great for families then, as well.
There's a lot to do.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of tanks, silvers in the lake as well. So if you did bring your kids with you, they're not going to get bored. You know, it's float fishing they can do.
No, we've had families here, and to be honest, I've suggested several options for them, but they tend not to leave. They tend to get stuck into the fishing, and they stay here. But there's lots of opportunities. We've got some nice tents.
Yeah,
definitely some silvers.
Yeah.
Now in terms of features out in the lake, there's pretty much everything that carp like to feed on. There's silt, clay, sand, gravel, there's channels out there, there's plenty of spots in the margins, there's overhanging trees, and then you've got the 2 main islands that are out in the open water. Keith's also got a very good aeration system. There's 2 paddle aerators, there's diffusers, and there's fountains. Now considering this is only a 2.5 acre lake, he is well and truly focused on keeping that oxygen level up. Now that means throughout the summer, the oxygen's never going to get to a point where it affects the fishing. The fish are going to want to feed all the time because there's loads of oxygen in the water. They can process their food quicker. And I think that's why the fish fight as hard as they do. There's so much oxygen in this lake. They're feeding all the time and they are so comfortable. Well, I'm stood on one of the islands. Hopefully you can hear me. It's very windy today. You can actually fish from this island. It gives you access to nearly 90% of the lake. The only bit you can't fish is the central island, the back side of that central island. Everything else you can reach from this one swim. So it's a pretty good swim, to be honest with you. You can cover the entire lake from this one place, apart from the back of that island. Depths wise, right up in the shallow end it's about 2.5 foot. As soon as you come slightly out of the bay, it's right down to 3.5 foot. Average is 5 to 6 foot, and the deep end 6 to 7 foot. So good depths all over. It's one of those lakes, I think, where it's not so much finding the area of the lake that they're in, but finding the depth of water that they're comfortable feeding in. So that's us going into our last night now. Hopefully 1 or 2 more fish for us, maybe one of the big girls. Rox has just put back a lovely scaly 31 pound mirror. So to book this venue, visit dreamcarpholidays.com.